very good play there. Wanted to land a position to take the yellow to the top left corner pocket. Remember that Aiden Joseph has just checked into the building. I was having a conversation with him a couple of minutes ago. He's very coy, very shy, doesn't want to give too much away. But all that he could say is that he is here for the game of his life. So watch out for that. Aiden Joseph. You need to hear Filani Mazambane call his name. I think Filani Mazambane should be Aiden's biggest supporter. He should be in the venue when he's when Aiden is playing. And an update on the Ibra Kayanja game versus Mbasha. Ibra Kayanja 4, Mbasha from Kenya 4. Oh my goodness, Caesar. It's a very, very nice way to find the shot. There comes the dreaded mistake. The very uncharacteristic mistake from Caesar.
Proceed to table number 5.
There we go. Wanted to come up straight. Not exactly what he wanted. I think he fancies coming off 3 cushions behind that yellow to make it very easy. Seems like it's what he's looking at actually. 3 cushions. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Lines up straight on the yellow. And the crowd here is very happy with that. Brian Lott opens up for 2. I hope I could pan the camera in this arena to have you guys watch it. Some very, very interesting fans that are very happy about this result are not necessarily the fans of Lotto, but the opponents that dread the very sight of Caesar on the very ground that he walks. He commands a lot of respect and fear in equal measure, especially for the opponents. This could be one of the biggest upsets of the tournament, by the way. Remember that Brian Kiptalam was to play Podge, the very funny commentator from Kenya. And Podge deliberately was led to the venue. And now that's Ganda Ganda has checked into the building. The giant of a man. It's a gentle giant walking through, and everybody is now beginning to see the superstars in here. Ganda Ganda is playing Cholriak on table number 8. Lotto makes a ball. Now he needs to make a decision. Where will he go? Closes the table on the yellows. And now the black is lurking very, very dangerously in a place where he wants to tuck that yellow ball. Well, opens up 3 balls for Caesar. It's not the right things to do while playing a pool robot in Caesar. Plays very, very gracefully. I want you to pay attention to his stroke. And by the way, he's using the Scorpion chalk. Talk about trusting your own brand. He launched his own brand of chalks, by the way, Caesar. It's top quality. I tried it myself. And I liked it. Only that I could not win a match with it. I've lost my first matches on the International Open, as well as the... I even don't want to talk about that. I mean, let's focus on this game now. It was a very tough luck on my side. But I think one of the strongest areas for me as a player are the breaks. I have terrific breaks. Goodness me, look at that. Brian Lott Kiptalam. I think he has hit a very, very rich vein of form. He's doing very well, actually, also in the... He's doing very well in the Shujawa, Kenya as well. How about that? It's very authoritative shooting there by Jaguar. Shooting like his life depends on it, and actually it does, because $11,000 can change one's life, especially a pool player. This place is full to the brim. And if you're not watching this match from the venue, especially if you're a Kenyan citizen, I think you are missing a chance of a lifetime. He wanted to leave an angle so that he can transition down table. He will try to do it with the bottom left spin. Goodness me, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. This is very entertaining here. He has already spotted his key ball to the top left corner pocket. With a follow-on shot, that should land him a very kind position for the black ball to the center or to the top right corner pocket. Didn't come out okay. He will be forced to go for a bank shot. He will have to drive that yellow ball through those two reds to try and pocket it center. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He wants to go two cushions to actually the opposite center. No, he wants to play an off ball, I think. No? Well, very good try. Very good try there.
Jeremiah Green, Naido.
And just an announcement rapturing through the venue about the arrival of the green machine, the gentle giant, Jeremiah Green Naido. Ganda. This game is over, 4-3. You can't expect Caesar to fault on this one. Gives himself the maximum advantage, and Lotto concedes. I think the tact here is to save time. Try to use the most of it. Don't have the player taking too much time when you can get quite a bit of time to basically increase your lead. Frame number 8. After this frame, both players can take a 4-minute timeout.
Evans Okacha. Wow, what a moment. What a moment in Africa pool. One of the best players, number 1 or 2 or 3 in Africa, up against Kenya's finest. Wow.
I mean, I don't know if there's any pool player worth his salt who's not in this building right now? Can you name one? Any of them?
Everybody. But apparently, Wetsi Borobe, the South African, there's an interesting story about him. We expected him here, but he says he had a visa issue, but the reciprocation of Kenya, Africa. I was in South Africa 3, 4, 5 months ago. You don't need a visa to come to Kenya. You don't need a visa to come to South Africa. What is the story about the visa with this Wetsi? I don't understand Wetsi, because we expect him. He's a top African player.
He's a top African player of great repute, and I think I have a lot of respect for Wetsi. I mean, if he says it's a visa issue, maybe it's a visa issue, but I think we are visa free with South Africa for up to 3 months. I think it's 90 days, right?
Yes.
So it's called the reciprocity.
Yeah, reciprocity.
Reciprocity. What's that again?
English is a problem, but it's you say you reciprocate, then you say reciprocity.
Goodness me. Reciprocity.
Yes.
I'll try find that right.
Yes,
But then, I mean, it should be, both ways. But I think if that decision was also made after the draw, sometimes players look at the draw and they look at how tough it is. If you commit your resources to a flight and you're coming to play Jeremiah Green Naidu in your first match, you can save up money and also do something very useful with it. I don't know. With a lot of respect to Wetsi, actually, because he's a top player. But I'm just meaning this in the sense of any other international player, really.
I think it's circumstantial, because I also talked to others, a very big chat with Senso Gumzo, and he told me something. He told me, Mighty Podge, I wish I will make it, but logistics. Sometimes it's about logistics, not about anything else, but sometimes it's about logistics.
Yeah.
And we are human beings. We are never perfect.
I totally agree, and it's very costly actually making the trip. I know that there has been quite a concern in terms of the number of lives in this tournament, especially for the international players. That's why the races have been put to be extraordinarily long, to allow any player to have a fair chance at the table and be beaten fairly if they lose, or have a very fair chance. I think Lotto has a very good chance to widen the gap. Caesar snookered himself. I don't think he wanted to drop that ball. Wanted to leave Caesar with a very, very limited space to operate in. Nicely done there by Lotto. I fancy him making a clearance here. The way he's shooting, I think it's very, very possible. Wants to go center with that yellow ball and bounce off the short rail and come down, but not too much. Just like that, some very, very controlled pace. And now he has a very good angle to upset the two yellow balls that are twinning at the rack area. He's actually starting with one of those. I think one of those goes. If one of those goes in, then that's it. Should be a clearance. Oh, goodness me, this boy is shooting. He's playing pool very, very well today. The last time I saw Lotz play this way was in the Mchana Classic. And his exploits there are very, very evident in his achievements. Wants to start with the center ball. Maybe line a kinda cue ball position. No. He wants to take the yellow ball at the center of the table to the top right corner pocket. And if that happens, game is over. Goes the opposite side. Lands a very good position. And the crowd will applaud. They are very, very happy for him. And now everybody wants to see what's up, what's coming. Likely to take that black ball to the bottom right corner pocket. Watch out for that. He needs to baby the white.
Wow, that is good queuing, good queuing.
Indeed, that's very, very good queuing there. Lines up straight for the black to the bottom right corner pocket. One of Caesar's top fans is Francis Mokwekwe. Seems to be pretending to be very busy right now, but looking with a side eye. Brian Lott Kiptalam 5-3. This boy.
Sorry, Evans. What a cracker! What a cracker! There are almost 2,000-3,000 fans in this arena. It's a very big arena, and over 14 tables here. Everybody's playing here. I'm telling you, it's hot. Are you feeling hot, Evans? It's so hot here.
It's very hot. It's very hot, my guy. I mean, the Kenyan fans here have a real reason to believe again. What started out as a mission impossible, surely by the stroke of every minute begins to become a reality. Frame number 8, a timeout has been called by Brian Lott Kiptalam. I wonder why he would be the one to call for a timeout, maybe because he has the momentum on his side.
Now, we've played, me and you, and I know you know me. I'm a senior player in this pool industry. I've played over 77 years. That was the wrong time to call for I mean, in my opinion, that was against Caesar. When you're on the roll, you don't do that to Caesar. I think that is the wrong move from Lotto. That is the wrong move. That's the wrong move.
I totally agree with you, Poj, because when you're on the bounce, really, you want to just, rack them in very, very quick. Because you give a player like Caesar a chance to breathe. Because he had Caesar in a corner. Let me tell you what happened to me in the Chili's tournament in Nakuru.
Okay.
I was playing Collins Tuwei, one of Kenya's finest shooters. And I was leading 2-0, right?
Rest to what?
Rest to 4.
Okay.
And Collins Tuwei called for a timeout. Oh, that day I was shooting, oh boy. Now, when Collins Tuwei came back from wherever he had gone to,
God.
I don't know where he goes to, but there's something he does, Before he makes the break, he looks up to some heavens, right?
Yeah.
And then he went down. When he came back up, I was not seeing anything on that table.
Okay, sorry to say. The person Evans Okacha here is talking about is Kenya's number 1. So I don't know what magic were you supposed to use to beat Kenya's number 1.
Oh my goodness, Poj, with this kind of thinking, with this kind of brain, you should not cross a busy road, Poj.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, which kind of talent? Because I'm a top talent, Poj. I mean, give me a little bit of respect.
Evans Okacha, on the mount, you are one of the best, but on the table.
Oh my goodness.
It's unbelievable.
That is Poj for you. But that was a very, very good match to remember back in the day. And I was beaten 4-2, long story short. I went back to commentary very fast. It's a very good consolation and it's very good therapy. Now, by the way, we have 37 Ugandans that made the trip. Simon Computer Lubulua made the trip. Remember that Simon has been finishing top 16 in the last 2 big tournaments in Kenya. So he's a man to watch. We have Moses Mofia. Had some visa issues, but then cleared them and made it into the country. He actually cleared these issues yesterday night and made the trip today morning. We have Ibra Kayanja, the real machine. And he's on the table right now with Mbashia. He's leading 6-5 in a rest to 9. We have Nafiz Kara, aka the visitor, top shooter, actually used to play in Uganda. He has won a few Ugandan leagues, by the way.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Extremely sorry. I'm very sorry. Evans Okacha, Chobel, I'm very sorry.
But is Ugandan. Ben is Ndumu, the president of the Kenya Pool Federation. He used to play in the Ugandan League around 2003 to 2005. He was playing in a team called Clubhouse. He was one of the maybe top 8-10 players in the league at the time. So every time I come to see him, I feel so proud. And then we have those moments. Then Nafiz Kara did play with Captainite Pool Club in the Ugandan Pool League. When he left, he lost his mom and decided to change environment reside and work in Kenya, where he also has business. But he was in Kiptalam Pool Club. When he left, that's when Kiptalam recruited to replace the likes of NAF. They recruited Ibra Sejemba and Dog City, amongst other players.
Yeah.
So that is the story.
Yeah, and can I tell you that I also have Ugandan roots.
Oh,
I am. When you go to the Wanga Kingdom, I'm a royalty there.
sorry,
No, I'm serious, by the way. This is not jokes.
But I'm very sorry to cut you off short. I'm very cut short. Back to this game. We just off for the break and Chobe Live. In these scenarios, Caesar Chediga is trailing 5-3.
The thing is, it's not the first time that Brian is making a big statement on Caesar. If you remember, after the Grand Mchana Championship, there was this tournament of the ATA Super 8 Africa Comp. Now, in the second round, because it was double elimination,
Yes.
now Caesar came late because he slept a lot. Then he had his phone off in order to have enough rest, and he had miscommunication with his management about the time he would be playing. So in a race to 11, he found -7 frames down. He put up a fight, but he lost by 11 frames to 9. That is officially a victory for Brian. But this match, for me, I'm looking at the bigger picture, not whatever will be happening. What Brian is doing so far, irrespective of whether he wins or not, is a big statement of how far Kenyan pool has grown in the last 1 to 3 years. Most especially the men's category. Players are shooting, even the Shuja itself is very, very competitive. Now, a player like Brian putting up a performance like this against a player as mighty as Caesar in terms of comps like this one is really, really a statement. I don't know whether Brian will win or not, but the fact that he's performing this well is a sign of how Kenyan pool can grow with these comps to motivate these players, the Bryans, the Vans, and the big boys. And I didn't believe my eyes because there are some players I respect so much in Kenya, the likes of KK. I saw a player I didn't know and just beat him, and it's race to 9. Yeah, you are listening to someone who, I have to admit, I'm a fan of Kenyan pool because I've been to Kenya about 15-20 times just for pool, and I'm seeing, I know the struggles, I know where Kenya is coming from, I know where Kenya is now and where Kenya is probably going. Beating Caesar will not be obvious, but the fact that Brian is giving Caesar this kind of hard time is testament, because 2 years ago Dog City was in Nairobi, had started Brian with +6 in a race to 16 and beat him. Now he's drawing with Caesar. You see what I'm telling you about?
Totally. I mean, some very rich history there, Chobe, and especially on that, ATA 8-man comp.
Yeah.
Very interesting because that's the last time they professionally met, in terms of the competitive pool. And I mean, looking at the trajectory that Kenya has made in the sport, where do you see Kenya in the next 3 years, Peter?
Now, what is happening, I don't know how much it can be sustained. Right now, there is a tree that is being climbed from the top. There is good growth in terms of improvement of players, but now there are these two big competitions. Kenya now has taken over the continent in terms of organization of big comps, especially when it comes to the money. It hasn't happened before. Okay, there is someone who is going to win $11,600, 5 million Kenya shillings. But what about taking money when you are number 32? Who does that? Some people are starting in the round of 128. Beat 2 people, start getting money. That is very rewarding when you're a player. It is very motivating to any player to reach the money. Most of the comps, they give prizes for the semi-finalists, sometimes up to the top 8. But this one has been a very, very generous gesture. I don't know what you people can do to maintain these sponsors. That is chairman and the big man in the background.
Yeah.
He just gets excited, and I can tell you a story of Herbert.
Yeah, tell me about Herbert, by the way, even as we look at this game.
Herbert, apart from the talent, no doubt, he's a boy from the real life where people really struggle to make ends meet. You don't get a player at his age playing that good when things are okay. The reason why they play that good at the age of 13 is because they have a lot of time on table and no time in school. Now you get what I'm saying. Now I had a conversation with the sponsor because he loves the boy. He's been watching him online and loves him. And then asked me, is he going to school? I had to say that he cannot play that well when he's going to school. Where would he get the time to train? And asked why. And I told him that ends are not really meeting. Then I told him that he told me that he can make things work out. Then I am lucky he gave me a handle of himself. Then we exchanged contacts, and then the Timber socials have already announced that there is now a new sponsorship between Timber So and Herbert Mokesa, a talented player from Uganda. For me, that's enough. The boy has won the tournament.
He has won the tournament. He has won his tournament, right?
He has won his tournament.
I mean, maybe, I don't know if it's something right to say right now, Peter, but I remember making this phone call to you a few weeks ago and asking you about if you were to support one Ugandan player to this tournament. And you gave me one name.
I want you to get your flowers. Guys, Evans has fully facilitated Herbert's trip to Kenya. It is because of Evans that Herbert is now sponsored to go to school. We shall make sure that he doesn't play pool during the week, that he doesn't play any weekly comps. We don't want him even to play pool after class during the week. He can play pool on the weekends. If a tournament is all over the weekend, he can play. But for pool during the week is going to be now for school.
I mean that's what the sport can do, Chobe, you know. Sports can change lives, right?
Yeah, really. Now, I don't know how far, because the boy just played a training frame then just to please his boss. So when he made the clearance, the stuff he normally does regularly, the boss just got excited and gave him 20 notes, and each note was 1,000 Kenya shillings.
How about that?
And he had only gotten that money in his life once after winning a comp some time back. So this time he has gotten it for one training frame, just like that.
Oh my goodness. That's really good to hear that, Chobe. And I think I really wish the boy very well. From the bottom of my heart, I think he's a top talent that deserves the best, right?
Yeah, sometimes I do stream his games, and it's daytime and it's a weekday, and I really feel guilty. But the fact that we've gotten this, it's very, very, very rewarding. I mean,
the end justifies the means, right?
Yeah,
it all now makes sense.
You can't say it any better. As long as it has ended well, then it was all well. Yeah, I just thank God for the opportunity now for that boy now to become a student, a pupil, actually, not yet even a student. He's still a boy, 13. He even didn't know. He told me that there are 20 notes. He doesn't know how much money it is.
All right, very well then. Back to this game where Caesar is trying to pull back one frame, a very, very important frame, and I hope that you're thoroughly engaged and even more entertained. I'll try to get you some updates from the comment section. Let me get there just briefly. But that is Caesar for you. We now have a match in our hands. Maybe the game has just started. And now you might want to believe my earlier permutation about giving Caesar a timeout at a very, very wrong time in the match. When you're leading Caesar, he should not breathe. He should not breathe. But now here we are. Goodness me. Caesar Chandigarh doing what only Caesar Chandigarh can do. Opio, Onginjo, all the way from Kisumu watching live. Moses Carlos, Franz Mohosi, Tatenda Chitsiga. Lule Suarez, you say you want to kill the kid's talent by forcing school on him. Nothing in this world beats talent. I totally agree with you. But everybody deserves an opportunity. he can make that decision for himself. I think everybody deserves a chance to choose. He's not out of school by choice, according to Shobe, and you just had that. So I think everybody can have an opinion on that, but finally it comes down to the boy, really. Jonal Liada, Andy Andrew, Mona Monizer, I see you all. Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Jax Kenrick, Eva Emmanuel, James Jamar Sichilinde. You say, come on, Lighty, come on. Nklemo Cliff, Hussein Walat Bashir, James Jamar Sichilinde, Asuroi, Bright, Felix Kipkoske, Spice, Tebian Sala, Alex Musomesa is a teacher, right? Say the boy had momentum but decided for a break. I totally agree. Was not very good decision from him or much reading. You say Njuguna. Aiden Theo Ndlaza, you say Aiden fans, don't be too happy yet. What's it with you? Mutesi Esther, Ben Matongo, Kuria Kip Kirui. I see you all. A lot of love on the comment section, a lot of feedback. We totally appreciate your presence on the stream. We do not take it for granted.
Thank you, Engineer, so much. This is the biggest tournament in Africa. The biggest ever tournament in Africa. And we appreciate you, Engineer, wherever you are.
Let's try to get the comments from the YouTube now.
From the pool players.
And as well as on Cube Pixels Photography.
We are happy, exactly. And tournament director.
About 3,000 fans watching this match live now.
Mato, please. Mato,
have to love it.
We love you so much.
I mean, where else would you be, really, with this kind of pool action on the show?
The only Calais who knows how to use a computer is my friend there called Deno. He knows how to use a laptop. My friend is my friend. But congratulations. You are one of the first Calais who knows how to do that. We are very happy. But remember. Over there, beyond this, in the big club, there's a big party there. Big party. Big party. We have so much food. We have so much music. Everybody is happy there. So it's here and then
just some very quick look at the comment section on the YouTube channel on the Break and Finish Live. Ian Kimayo Meluko Difference, Alexander Aluku, Robinson B Talk, Atwenze Prosi, Michael Makawale, Alexander Aluku, Pascal Kipchirchir. A lot of good feedback. You say Yex Phones, you say Okacha after break you felt heat. I totally agree. And I think I already said that even before the break. Ball drops. It was almost staying up top. Katusha Godfrey, Davaji, Damas Juma, Simon Dux. You say Kenyan Paul is still behind? Your words, not mine. William Sentongo, Mokwezi Blessings.
All in all, we are very happy. Thank you so much.
John Bosco, I see you all.
Everybody. Kenya, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Zambia, we are excited. Thank you so much.
Consul David, you ask Evans, you are my Moko brother-in-law. I totally agree. I was telling these guys about my lineage from the Wanga Kingdom, and they seem not to really be trusting me. Seem to be doubtful about that. I'm in line for Mokasa, and Ugandans don't understand what Mokasa is about. Ranyombia, you say thanks, Evans. God bless. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And that is Caesar turning the game on its head just like that, making it look very, very easy. One mistake, one goal. Mark the time, mark the date. because it will take a very, very long time for such a mistake to ever happen from Caesar ever again. A very unlucky miscue there. How much can Lotto capitalize on this? Needs to go for a top right spin to nudge the second last red ball off the cushion. No, he wants to go for that pocket. He either makes it or blocks it, taking control of the top left corner pocket of the table. Oh my goodness, goes wide, comes out okay. I think it's fine, it's okay. You might never see that from Caesar ever again. It's a very unlikely mistake there. Goodness me, Caesar was going for a chop on the same pocket. How confident must he be? Lotto for the second last red ball to the top left corner pocket. Very nicely done. Game over. Game over. 6-5. It's very well played there by Lotto. That's confidence there. That is top level confidence from a very young player with heavy responsibilities of the flag. 6-5. Might we be watching a decider on this one? We have 28 minutes left on the clock. Any of these players can clear frames in under 2 minutes. They have done it. They could do it now. Scores. Brian Lotto Kiptalam from Kenya, 6. Caesar Chandigarh, 5. I want to send a big shout out to all the fans watching live from 037 Pool Club Arena. That's where I train pool, by the way. I have some very crazy drills that I do throughout the week. And I have very good homeboys in there watching tonight. Esbon, Silas, and all the rest of them. It's very good to have you on the stream.
Evans, Okacha, Caesar is rattled.
And I think he plays his best pool when he's rattled, so we might be set up for one of the best matches.
Okay, sorry, let me put it in another way. Caesar is cornered.
Yeah, you know, we spoke about this at the timeout. We said it was a wrong time for Lot to ask for a timeout, and you saw Caesar almost went ahead. And if Caesar sits ahead, I don't think there's catching him. There's something that happens to him when he's on the lead.
Exactly. So, in your opinion, what is the right strategy for this Kenyan player?
I think the best you can do against Caesar, number one, is to pray.
Okay, what are the scores?
It's 6-5, but when you're playing Caesar and you have prayed, what you then have to do is to be very tactical. Whenever you cannot pot a ball, you have to go for maximum snooker. Because Caesar is a player that comes out of a snooker and responds with a snooker in kind. So it has to almost be an impossible one and try to contain him.
Look at that shot.
Yeah.
I think that's a plus for Lotto, because Caesar has added a problem ball or 2 problem balls to his side, because he's playing red, apparently. Is it red or yellow? He's playing red. He's playing
I
red.
think he could,
But that is a problem ball.
See what he wants to do. He wants to go for a maximum snooker behind the yellow.
Okay.
That's a very serious containing shot.
Yeah, exactly. But look at that shot, because
Lotto
I
cannot
think
do anything with that shot. What he has to do is to basically brush the yellow ball and leave the cue ball up top on the bottom, on the top left corner side of the table, because the red does not go to the center. So that is the safety area that can be the containing area for this match. So what he has to do, he has to
oh,
play.
it's going to the center. He can go to the center.
He has to play a left spin. He should,
No,
he should not try to pot the ball. He should go for a containing shot.
It is entering the center. It is possible. It is going.
Well, he can try achieve both, but sometimes you try to achieve both, you lose both. That's the thing. If you choose one thing to execute and you go for, you see that?
Evans Okacha. I told you. I told you. I told you.
Goodness me. That's something. He makes it to the center, and that means that he's in total control of the frame now.
I told you, Evans.
Oh my goodness. That was a very good
Now,
call.
you believe me that 37 years experience in me is real.
Watching or playing?
Playing at the same time watching.
Oh, Brian Lott. I think he has turned this frame round. And all he has to do is to think about the problematic red ball nearest to the black ball. He's going the long way to... Oh my goodness, it goes. I didn't see that. I didn't have the... I was blindsided, by the way. I could not see that it goes. But I think he's going for the top left corner pocket. And then he will pocket the last ball to the corner pocket on the right.
Evans Okacha, this game is over. Lotto will be 7.
He has to control the pace. He really has to control the pace.
It's a basic. That's a basic shot. Sorry. Oh. How about for a miss?
It's a terrible miss, really. It's a terrible miss.
No.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It looks okay, yeah?
It's a blessing.
Oh, come on. Caesar takes this one. Meaning they're going toe to toe. Ganda is on the table. He's watching this game, Ganda, by the way.
Kindly report to table number 7. Isaiah Paulo.
Ganda is paying a lot of attention to this game because he knows one of the players that can block him from money is at the risk of being knocked out of the tournament, which is Caesar. Goodness, Caesar pulls one in.
Okay, Evans Okacha, probably we have to find out how many minutes are remaining, because this game is so explosive. We have to find out from the referee or something. We have to find out.
Let me tell you, it's 23 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 23 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. So it's not so much time. But I think we might have a clear winner at 9 something. I think we could easily go to a decider on this one. Francis? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring Francis in studio to just say one thing. He's pretending to be very shy, but Francis, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very okay. How is it so far in Kenya, my friend?
So far, so good. I like the environment. What a nice place it is here. Yeah.
Great. You've been to so many tournaments in South Africa, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Kenya a number of times, in China. How does this level of organization rate in terms of the places you've been to stream matches?
Well, like you said, I've been to quite a number of places, but I would say this level of organization is top class.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tops.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, talk about the prizes though. $11,000 for the winner. That makes tournaments across the continent look like child's play. This is serious money here, right? It can change the life of a player, right?
Definitely. It's something that has never happened here in Africa, and it's how do I say it? It's something that how do I put it? It started with Nchana, right?
Yeah.
Now it's Timber EXO. Who's gonna beat this?
That's not a question. Who's gonna beat this? But let me tell you, maybe they could beat themselves earlier on in the year. Who knows? Maybe a bigger one is coming.
All right, Evans Okacha. Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption. I was talking to Chobe Live a few minutes ago.
Okay.
I was trying to. Somebody said that Francis Mukwege is going to do a appeal or something. Chobe Live talked so bad about you, and he said how much weak you are a player. What can you comment, please, Francis?
Okay. Well, I can't say Peter is a weak player, but I think I get.
No, you're saying you're a weak player.
I'm a weak player. Well, that's what you think. Well, he has beaten me quite a number of times. But anyway,
when will you ever beat Chobe Live?
I will have my time.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, what we agreed is that I'll play the winner. So I think it's fair chance that they have a replay. So we just have a very clear one, and then I can take on the winner.
Is he ready for a rematch?
Let's find him.
I'm ready.
Evans
Double the pot.
Evans Okacha, I'm very sorry, but let me tell you something for free. I'm ready to look for Chobe Live. Let him come here and to confirm that the rematch between Mukwege, Francis, and Chobe Live will be active. I'll give you guys a table. I'm one of the senior people.
Can we place a bet? I'm sure he's not going to accept the rematch.
No, Evans Okacha is a very weak player. I think you guys want to take Evans for his money, but I'll not allow it.
This is where we now ask my senior opponent to leave the studio in immediate effect, because they cannot disparage me in front of 3,000 fans watching live tonight.
Okay.
But thanks very much. Let's get back to this game, and this game is also streaming on the Q Pixels photography, right? And we're coming to you live with commentary on the same page. I'll be getting some comments from that section to just bring you up to date with this. Caesar, on the table. He wants to try and open up the game by just getting himself another better shot. Means he's going for the game. He's opened up that corner pocket. He wants to get a stun shot to open up the yellow closest to the center pocket. That was Francis Mukwege in studio.
Exactly.
Very, very good dance of the cue ball there.
Boniface Karanja, ST.
Goes for a containing shot. And now they can decide to actually go for a thin chop to the right. Lotto. If he chops the red to the right, he can inadvertently open up the two red balls trapped between the two yellows.
Evans, Francis, I'm almost leaving here, but trust me, what is your prediction in this tournament so far, the way you anticipate it?
I see Aiden taking this one as well, but I don't see Caesar winning for some reason. What I'm seeing here, he's not that confident, and this boy is giving him a hard time.
Okay.
So if he wins this one, probably might have a chance, but I don't see that happening.
It's a massive mistake there by Caesar. Drops in the cue ball. Brian with the cue ball in hand. That means that Brian is going 7-6. At this level of competition, you expect a clearance.
Exactly. But going forward, you're talking about Caesar not having confidence. I know you're a player, and we anticipate you to play with Evans Okacha before you leave for Zimbabwe. So why do you say Caesar is not confident?
The way he's playing, miscues, that's not the Caesar I know. Yeah. So that's why I said I don't see him winning this one. But if he wins, probably might have a chance. But this boy is giving him a hard time, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of congruence between what you're saying and the comment section. A lot of people not seeing the actual Caesar that they know. But let's see how he comes out of this problem. Problem again. Foul.
Trust me, Evans, and Francis. This is now between the three commentators, top commentators. I want to say something. Does it boil to confidence? I mean, to discipline? Because we were with Caesar here. He was here until late in the night. And apparently, it's a big tournament, big money, which can change with yourself. And I saw the Zimbabweans I was with Pakanati, I was with Sakala, or with some top players from Zimbabwe, and they were off alcohol at the same time. They looked like they were waiting for today. Don't you think this thing sometimes big tournament like this boils to any discipline?
Well, it differs with players. Some it doesn't affect them, but some it does have a very big effect on how they'll play the following day. But Caesar being Caesar, well, probably might pull up something, but let's wait and see.
Evan Sokacha, what do you think about Francis?
Yeah, I think he leaves it at a very good place. Let's wait and see. It's 6-6, top players.
Alright.
It's all even. The balls are still on table. So let's wait and see. He misses
That's a big mistake.
not quite, because he was snookered. It was not very easy for him. So he actually has done very well. But then in this case, I think it's over. 7-6.
I think this thing boils to minutes remaining. How many minutes are remaining, Okacha? What's your opinion?
By the way, there is 16 minutes left on the clock.
We value our viewers.
Yeah.
They need to have the information.
Yeah, there is 16 minutes left on the clock. And anything that happens,
You know,
50 minutes. 50 minutes remaining.
yeah.
I've been asking myself, who is this guy? He's quite solid. I've never seen a player who is so confident and, giving Caesar such a hard time.
Are you seeing him for the first time?
For the first time, no, not really, but I saw him playing at, was it in Nairobi?
Yeah.
That Super 8.
Yeah, the Super 8 where Caesar was led, yeah, and he actually beat Caesar.
Yes, that was my first time seeing him play. But looking at how he's playing, his stroke, he's quite a solid player, I might say.
He's very strong. So a lot comes from Trans Nzoia County, a town called Kitale. Currently plays for the Kasarani Pole Club, is based in Nairobi. And shoots very well. Look at that. Look at the stroking and look at the level of confidence. He knows where he's taking that cue ball.
I just heard he won the local tournament. Is it true?
Yeah. I mean, he just recently beat BK in a very convincing pool match, 7-4 in a final. Yeah, so that's Brian Lotto Kiptalam for you. That's over. 7-6. I told you so. I told you it's over.
And he's building. Francis Mukwe, you're from Zimbabwe, and South Africa know you, Zambia know you, all of Africa know you. What's your prediction in this race?
I see this boy winning 9-7 if there's still enough time. Yes.
There might not really be enough time, but I think Brian Lotto Kiptalam will drop that ball 10 out of 10 times, based on the way he's shooting tonight. No, I think he will. Simple, easy peasy.
Fantastic, Evans. Francis Mukwe. Now, what can you say?
Well, tough time for Caesar. I don't know how many minutes.
It's around 9 minutes remaining.
No, it's 13 minutes now.
18 minutes. Wow, there's still time. Caesar being Caesar. I might not say it's over because I know he can do some magic.
All right.
Yes, this is the kind of game where after winning one game as important as that, there's a lot that depends on who comes to the table to break.
Exactly.
Because if you're leading Caesar now, I've already said it before, if you are leading Caesar and you have him in a corner, you should press so hard that he should not breathe. Right? You give him a tiny space, Caesar will show you things you have never seen ever since you came to this world. Goodness me, the comment section is on fire. We have about 4,000 fans watching across all platforms, 1.7K on Facebook, and the comment section is something else. Let me pick out a few comments there. Totally appreciate your company tonight. Ishmael Banda You say this Brian is strong. I agree.
I tell them I'm having it. I'm restarting the Facebook stream.
Oh goodness me, guys! We have a tough technical issue. The Facebook stream has to be restarted. I'm so sorry about that, but the Facebook stream has to be restarted. There seems to be a technical issue with the video. And yeah, let's restart that. So sorry for that. Don't go anywhere. We are back up shortly. We shall give you the updates as they come. Hey. Brian Lotz has a lot of things working out for him here. Seems like he should be able to drop the yellow, get a very good draw. Not quite. I think he's already trying to check where to leave that cue ball after that shot. No. Wants to start up top. It's a very strange choice there, if you ask me. Goodness me, Brian. He's come round very well, so he can go for a connection, an easy connection. Should not drop both balls in. If the two balls stay up top, means that he can get a very useful key ball. Nice. Comes out okay, still sees the ball. Does he see enough to pot it? Seems like he doesn't like the chances. Might he need a swerve? The angle here is failing us. I think he sees the ball. Needs to, if he sees it okay, he needs to come out with a top right, hit two cushions, and run behind the yellow between the black. Yeah, decides to slow things down a bit.
Report to table number 4.
Leaves Caesar with very, very little options there. Can only play, well, he can pot 3 balls. Well, actually 4, so it's not so bad. But the most important one is to roll that red ball to the bottom right corner pocket. Let's see what happens there. Caesar literally has permission to do anything. Now maybe Lot needs to take a chance. He needs to go for an extreme.
Wow. This is... Oh! Evans! Oh!
Ah, goodness me. You should look at his face now. Looks so innocent as if he's done nothing. 6 minutes on the clock. Brian Lott leading 2 frames up against the mighty Caesar Chandigarh. Who could have thought about this? Who could have seen this coming? Boy, oh boy. This is one of the greatest nights of pool that we live to see. Mark the date, mark the time, enjoy the moment, savor the moment. You will take a very long time before you can enjoy a pool game.
Sorry, Evans. Did you anticipate this?
Goodness me. This is a surprise. I didn't see this coming. I am caught flat-foot. This boy has surprised me. I knew he's good. I knew he's shooting solid, but not against Caesar Chandigarh, no.
One of the best top 3 players in Africa. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Big money match, the biggest tournament in Africa, the biggest money match, and the biggest money tournament. And Caesar is losing. Oh!
So you know what the boy wanted to do there? He wanted to break, to cringe the break and have the balls stay together. Caesar has 5 minutes to deliver the goods. 5 minutes for 2 frames. What can Caesar do?
Trust me, Evans Okacha, this is my boy. I was meant to, but very interestingly, I was meant to play this guy, but I overslept.
You didn't oversleep, guy. We know what you did there. By the way, guys, it's true. Podge was drawn to Brian Lot Kiptalam.
Exactly.
And should he have magically won, or maybe a walkover, he would have played Caesar. We would be watching Podge versus Caesar right now. By the way, on a serious note.
Trust me, I will have performed. By now, Caesar will be gone.
Goodness me. And now Caesar, with a bit of urgency,
All right.
he's actually shooting very quick. He knows he doesn't have time.
Oh.
No, it's okay. He can come off the red ball, hit the yellow, and pot. It's exactly what Caesar will do. That is Caesar for you. Just like that. That is Caesar for you. He knows what to do. You see that? When you think he's in trouble, now he can chop this ball and open the red ball to the bottom right corner pocket. Oh my goodness. And now he's stuck. I think he's stuck. No. He's a bunker. He's a bunker. He's going for a bunker. It's obvious bunker. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ain't you loving this game? Ain't you loving pool tonight? That goes in. Bang! Oh my! Oh boy! In 2 minutes, Caesar Chandigarh gets a red apple. He's back in this. He is back in this. I think he's back in this. If you're catching this match from the Q Pixels photography, from Shabba Live, from Break and Finish Live, from anywhere across the globe, this is the voice of Evan Sokacha alongside Posh. We have a match in our hands. I think it's not over until it's over, Posh. Not for Caesar.
Trust me, Evans. I've never witnessed a match like this. And there's so many people. There are almost over 35,000 people in the arena. And I'm telling you, it's very hot here. Are you feeling hot there? I'm feeling hot.
What a day to be alive. Beyond the heat of the environment, the heat of this match is something else. Simmering, searing to the players. Goodness me, Caesar on the break. You know what's coming. Wait for it. Solid break. Put something. Oh my goodness, Caesar is on a run. 4 minutes on the clock. What can Caesar do? He's now almost running around this table. He closes the table on the reds. Does it go in? Let's see. I know Brian will grind that time like crazy when he jumps on that.
How many minutes remaining?
It's 4 minutes. Table close on the yellows. Caesar wanting to show you why he is Caesar. It's a green apple. It's a green apple, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's come up straight. I think he wanted some shape on it. He needs something fantastic here. Goes for tough drawback. Oh yeah, Caesar still Caesar shot. Caesar shot, and we'll go for it. Oh boy, that is Caesar for you. We might have a decider loading here, and Brian loads to break.
Trust me, Evans, this is the big time. This one, Caesar will get.
Oh boy, it's a green apple. That is why they call him Caesar. Oh boy, what is this? Madness. This is madness. Chove will go to pay his respect to him. We have seen one of the best pool matches in a long time. 8-6. 3 minutes ago, 8-8 with 3 minutes on the clock. Lotto should try to go for the game. He almost had it. Did he celebrate too early? Did he celebrate it too early? Goodness me. Oh boy, this is just something else. I have watched so many pool matches. I have streamed so many pool matches, but nothing close to this. This is madness. Brian on the break. Solid break. Comes up dry, and Caesar jumps off his seat, looks at the clock. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. What might happen here? Opens up. Oh my goodness, he's on the Reds. The Reds are looking good. Only one problem ball. Oh goodness me. What is this? What is this?
In Africa.
Oh boy, oh boy. Like a house of cards. Like a house of cards. The beautiful dream from a young boy, Brian Kiptalam, seems to be abruptly cut short by a beast of a player. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Caesar Chandigarh seems to be winning this. 2 minutes to spare. Will he make it? Oh, oh my goodness! Oh, drama! This is drama! Oh my goodness! Boy, oh boy. Lotto will try to win it. He has 1 minute. He has 1 minute to win it. It's drama. This is drama. Come on. This boy is now running around this table, has now slowed down, wants to take time and concentrate. What is happening here? I know the comment section is on fire. Goodness me. Makes the ball. Needs to come around that red ball. He needs to get around that red ball. Wow, needs a left English to come back to the left side of the table, just like that. Very, very well done. That's beautiful. He has 50 seconds. 45 actually, 43. Oh my goodness, can he pull a surprise? This boy is a fighter. This boy is a shooter. Give it to him. Stand up for the champion. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! Oh boy! Brian Kiptalam. Oh! Ah!
Clear the playing area.
Everybody is here to congratulate Lotto. Let's try to see if we can squeeze an interview out of him. This is madness. This is something else. We have not seen anything like that in a long time. This boy is something else. This boy is drama. How about that? Maybe Honorable Suri. Honorable Suri, how did you see that game, sir?
My friend, this is wonders. It's not even, they are not playing.
So Caesar, 8-6 down, came to 8-8, went actually to win the game, and then this happened. Have you seen anything like this in a pool match?
Never seen it. I think we have to repeat this. This is wonders.
Yeah.
I have never seen this.
Amazing. And congratulations for a good tournament, and thanks for this. All the best. So let's have Brian Kiptalam here.
Brian Lotto. What do you say? What do you say, Lotto?
Congratulations already. How does it feel?
You're excited.
I'm very happy.
Yeah. You looked very humble coming into this match. At some point, you took control of the match. You went 8-6. Caesar came back 8-8, and he almost got that frame in a green apple. What was going through your mind?
I was just waiting for one chance.
One chance.
Only one
Black
chance.
ball on the pocket.
Yeah.
You stood up. You started running around the table, and then you stopped and started playing slowly.
Yeah.
What happened there?
When I was playing, I didn't want to make any mistakes, so I needed to slow down and take my time on every shot because the time was 1 minute is enough.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So actually, you stopped the clock at 14 seconds to spare. You almost went to a penalty, but now you have beaten the giant of Africa. Congratulations and all the best in the next match. And that's it, guys. Goodbye and good night.
All the best.
That has been it. Signing out of Timber XO Eldoret. We finish it.
Apparently, Evan Sokacha, I blessed this boy in the morning. I blessed you in the morning. Now do you believe me? I can bless you. No, this is my boy. He'll win the tournament.
So we finish the stream. Caesar 8, Brian Lot Kiptalam 9. Madness. See you on the next one.
Let's get clear the playing area. Clear the arena.
Give me this microphone, please.
But that's something else, yeah? Banange. That is what you say now, Banange. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a treat.
this is Kenya.
I have never seen that. Never.
Congratulations,
Who does that?
Brian Kiptalam Lotto.
You know, Caesar almost
Caesar.
I wanted.
Better luck next time. On table number 1 now, another of the home favorites, Cornelius Keegan, taking on the one and only Patrick Mwangi VP. This is another blockbuster of a match. Cornelius Keegan, Patrick Mwangi VP, proceed to table number 1. Cornelius Keegan, VP, proceed to table number 1.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Eldoret City, Lotto! 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 Thank you, people. Thank you, people. It is coming home. It is coming home. Thank you. Right, Mr. Rich, MC Daddy Spice. I'm so grateful to Kenya. Kenya is the land of the warriors. Kenya is the land of people that are strong and bravery. I'm so grateful to Lotto. I'm so grateful to my commentator. I'm so grateful to MC.
They will set up a Facebook stream. Let me set up this one on Facebook.
There will not be another match in this tournament like that.
No, like that kind of drama anywhere.
Patrick Mwangi VP, VP, proceed to table number 1.